Hey guys, this is Paul, the Sultan of Stuff. Today is Book Education Day, and I wanted to show you two things that I found that are just cool and interesting. One was a near miss, and one was sort of pretending to be a not so near miss, but I'll show you. First of all, the other day I was at Goodwill, and they just brought out a few bins, and there was this guy that was going through all the books on the shelves. I mean, he was like reading each one, just completely into scavenging. Meanwhile, they brought out another bin that he hadn't looked at yet. And I happened to be wandering by, and I looked inside, and what should I see but what appeared to be a first edition of Stephen King's The Shining. Now, a real first edition would be a few thousand. And I saw this and I just about flipped. And then as soon as I picked it up, it was like, this is too light and slightly too small. This is a book club edition. And this is like the scourge of book collecting. It's just so frustrating. Book club, they made these smaller editions out of cheaper paper. But other than that, I mean, it looks, like the real deal. But the value is significantly different. This is not even a first edition of the book club edition. So it's really not worth anything except as a little bit of a lesson. And I just wanted to show you, if you're into book collecting or thinking about it, or if you've just got a pile of books, if you have these book club edition books, they ain't worth nothing. And you'll always know because there won't be a price, and it will actually say book club edition. Hate these things. But the weird thing is, like, they're released at the same time pretty much. So you'd think they'd be, equal value, but they're just not. So I thought I would show you that. This was a near miss, and it was like from the heights of excitement down to the depths of depression. But anyway, that's a cool thing. The other thing I wanted to show you was something I just found. I was at Target of all places and, looking through books there. And suddenly I saw this crappy old book sitting there, and it was in like a plastic wrapper and everything. It looked like a used book. It was this. Look at this. It's all torn and worn all over. It's even got this sticker on the outside of the plastic that says fair, and it's written on the inside too. Where is it? Somewhere it's written in here. There it is, right there. Inside there, it's written fair. This looks like it's been completely created to look like a used book, and it's not. This is, of course, from the popular TV show Stranger Things. And everything about it was created to look like it had survived the journey from this time period, the late 70s, early 80s to now. So it's got the tears all the way through. It's sort of got some stains in it. Even like along the edges, on some of the pages, it looks like the sun has sort of faded it a little bit. And in the back, it's even got this cool fold-out map. Look at that. And on the inside of the outer cover, it's got a sketch drawing. This thing was so cool. And I'll be honest with you, even though you'd think that I would be completely into this show, I haven't had a chance to really delve in yet. But I knew about it. And when I saw this design of this used book, that they had gone to so much trouble, I had to snatch it right up. It's just the coolest thing. If you're into book collecting, it's a complete homage to just, a worn old book. And I love it. I just love this thing. It's so neat. And so I wanted to share this with you. If you're into Stranger Things or book collecting, you should get this because it's just a send up to an old book. You just can't make it up. I mean, this is like really about as close as you could get. Even the plastic wrap that's on it is sort of wrinkly the way the old stuff is. I mean, before they made really good quality book cover protectors. This is the old real deal. It's like it's a complete send up. And what really won me over was just this gesture on the front here. It's actually like a little sticker that just says fair. So this is supposed to look like a book that was in a bookstore somewhere and it was in bad condition and they're still trying to sell it. So they put fair on here, which is about the lowest it can be. And that's what they made it to look like. And you just got to get one of these. So cool. And of course, this is the whole behind the scenes companion to the show. So if you're into it, this has everything you would want to know. And I think I'm going to have to start watching this now because I've got this. So apparently I need to know. Anyway, that's book day with the Sultan of Stuff. And talk to you later.